All right, here's another example of a resolution. This was the policy resolution from last year. So the policy resolutions are a little bit more intense because it is a debate that is done all year. So there needs to be kind of a lot that goes into it. Now, I have some common acronyms that we use in debate. So the resolution says the United States federal government should substantially reduce direct commercial sales and or foreign military sales of arms from the U.S. All right, so I have, instead of the United States federal government, I have USFG here because United States federal government takes 10,000 years to write out, and then also the U.S. instead of the United States. All right, so again, we are going to go through and separate out what we need to do here. So we're going to separate resolved. We're going to put another one after USFG, another one after should, another one after reduce, so substantially reduce will be together, direct commercial sales, and or foreign military sales, and then arms, and then from the U.S. will be right there, all right? So, again, we're going to go through and figure out, okay, what are the legal definitions of all of these? So, we're going to have resolved, the United States federal government, and the U.S. Those are all kind of more legal terms. So resolved always means it has happened. Or, yeah, it has happened. All right. So the first one we're going to look up is the United States federal government. Okay. So again, we have our screen right here. The United States federal government, I didn't spell that right, government definition. Okay. So we'll just go to the White House because they know it. They know what they're talking about for the most part. It says the federal government is composed of 3 distinct branches: legislative, executive, and judicial, whose powers are vested by the U.S. Constitution. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to say 3 branches of government that follow the Constitution. Okay? That is what the United States federal government is. Next, we're going to look up the word, is it should? Yep. We're going to look up should. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Should. And we're just going to look up the definition. And it says, used to indicate obligation, duty, or correctness, typically when criticizing someone's actions. So we're going to say obligation. That's just the easiest one to use there. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to look up the word or the phrase substantially reduce. And that is defined as a reduction of 25% or more in total dollar value, and then we'll forget about the rest of it. So we are going to say, okay, reduction of 25% or more. Then we're going to look up direct commercial sales. All right, so we're looking up direct commercial sales. Now, a lot of stuff comes up in this. So I'm going to just push what is a direct commercial sale. And so they provided a definition right here. So a direct commercial sale is a sale of defense articles or defense services made under a Department of State issued license by the U.S. industry directly to a foreign buyer, and which is not, we're not going to worry about that last part. So we're just going to pretty much simplify that and say a sale of defense service made. Okay, and or we already know what that means. Then we're going to look under foreign military sales. Okay, and we're going to have kind of the same issue that direct commercial sales had. So let's do foreign military sales definition. Yeah, again, it kind of comes up with not a lot for us. So we'll just click, what does foreign military sales mean? And it says, in the U.S. government's program for transferring defense articles, services, and training to our international partners and international organizations. In certain cases, defense articles may be obtained through grants or leases. So it's a program. That's the wrong color. Program for transferring defense articles. Okay. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to look up the word arms. Now, arms does not physically mean your arms that are on your body. Instead, so let's look up arms. Okay, so again, nothing really comes up. So we got to think of something else. So let's do arms sales. Okay, we kind of have a little bit more coming up. Okay, so maybe let's ask, what are arms? All right, and we have something that kind of pops up. So the specific word we're looking for is weapons and ammunition, okay? So we'll put that here. Weapons and ammunition. Okay? And then the last word that we are going to look up is United States. Maybe let's look up United States definition. So, the United States definition by Merriam-Webster is a federation. Stupid ad. Okay. Is a federation of states, especially when forming a nation in a usually specified territory. Okay? So, we're going to take it just one step further, and we're going to say, and I'm going to write it underneath because this kind of got a little much. So, a federation of states. But there's more to the United States than just states, right? We have territories as well. So we're going to do states and territories. So that means Puerto Rico, Guam, all of those places also fall in to the U.S., okay? So when we look at that, there's a lot going on here. So resolved, meaning it has happened. The three branches of government that follow the United States Constitution have an obligation to reduce 25% or more of sales of defense service made and or the program that transfers defense articles of weapons and ammunition from the federations of states and territories that make up the United States of America. Okay? So, affirmative is saying yes. 25% reduction in the sale of defense made articles and / or the program of transferring arms or weapons, and ammunition from the 50 states and territories. I don't know if I spelled territories wrong, but you kind of get the gist, okay? So Af is saying yes to all of this. Neg is saying no to it. Here's what we should do instead. Because it's policy, so they're going to have a counter plan. Okay. So those are two different types of resolutions. Up here, we have something that's more moral type stuff. And then here we have stuff that's actually like a legality issue, okay? So they're all different in what they are asking, but they are the same in how you dissect them. So your homework for tonight is to, in a notebook, so if you have, or a spare piece of paper, it doesn't really matter, whatever you have at home, you are going to first write all the resolutions from the debate PowerPoint from the first day. Okay, you're gonna write all those down, and I need you to write them how we wrote them here, okay? So you're gonna leave some space in between and make sure that you have room to kind of really mess around with it. 2, you are going to separate the resolution into its parts, okay? So you're going to put the bold lines in between where you think it should go, all right? And then last, what you're gonna do tonight is you are going to take a picture and submit it on Teams. Okay, I will be looking at all of your, here, let's get that a little bit like that. I will be looking at all of your responses tomorrow, and then by lunchtime tomorrow, so like, I can't see my thing, it's too far away, but so like 11, let's say 11:30 tomorrow, I'll have your assignment for you, okay? So basically your assignment for tomorrow is just gonna be then going through and finding out the definitions and stuff. But for right now, all I want you to do is separate them out. And then I will let you know if you did it right or wrong tomorrow in Teams, okay? So you are going to submit it on Teams in an assignment category for the debate team. And if you have any questions, please email me at aguffy@washoschools.org, okay? So with that, sorry that this is how you have to learn how to do this and that I can't be there to more closely guide you through this, but you guys are all super smart and I know you're capable of doing this. And honestly, it's hard regardless. Don't give up. Just make sure that you do what you need to do, and I will see all of you guys. Well, not see, but I'll check in on all of you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.